Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of August. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions as well as to do private readings and can be reached at montreflotarot@gmail.com. I like to start off with the reading for my singles and then I move into a reading for my couples. And one of the things that I find so important about these readings that I do is that my main focus is really your spiritual and mental well being, because I truly believe that those are the key components to a healthy, loving relationship. Not to mention, the most important relationship which is the one that we have with ourselves. So I always put a high emphasis on, what's going on with you internally. So the first card in the spread is the Five of Stones. This indicates, some conflict that's going on with you, some back and forth, and, you're seeking resolution. We have the Fool. So I think that the situation that you're dealing with is inspiring you, or has inspired you, to change the direction of your life, moving in a new direction and moving for the better. You were leaving the past in the past and moving forward towards the future, which can be really scary and also exciting. But it's a really good time to do this. We have the God of Plumes. This has to do with new ideas. And in fact, I think that this is probably a relatively new decision on your part. And I think that you're really headed in the right direction. It looks like you are recovering or dealing from some heartache. We have the Three of Plumes. This indicates grief, a relationship that went bad, something that you're still very much dealing with, processing. We have the Moon, which indicates that the situation probably had something to do with indiscretions, dishonesty, and you're still trying to really figure out the nature of these matters. You're trying to work through all the different layers. Now, your highest aspirations is the High Priestess. I think that one of the things within you, Gemini, is that you understand the power that you have, this inner voice. You need to value this instinct, because it's this instinct that's going to lead you out of this situation, that is going to guide you forward. This is you working with the divine on your chosen path. Now, you in the environment of the future is the Magician. You understand that essentially, we have the control to take our life in any direction that we want. We just have to choose a direction, which really touches on, this change that you're going on as well. You're just figuring out the pieces and putting them together so you could put, this plan together and just move forward with it. I do see somebody entering into your life. This path is going to be leading you to someone. We have the Two of Blooms, which in my opinion is, really the soulmate type connection card. This is being able to see things through each other's perspective. Something, a relationship where there's lots of balance and mutual respect. So this change, it's difficult. You're going to be going through some major processing, but you're going to trust this inner voice to lead you in the right direction. And that direction will bring you this new person in your life, which will be a long-lasting relationship. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the spread for my couples. And I might add that I am using the Wooden Tarot, and if anybody is interested in this deck, I'll be more than happy to send the link to where you can purchase it. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Ten of Bones, which indicates what you're bringing into this relationship. You are somebody who is very solid in where you're at. In fact, you're solid with or without this person. You choose this person because of the emotional connection that you have with this individual and nothing less. Because honestly, I see that that's the only reason why you would be with anybody. You're a very independent, self-sufficient person. The next card is the Eight of Plumes, which indicates where you are now in regards to this relationship. This indicates a feeling of being stuck. This could indicate, a state of confusion and not knowing which way to go, which way to take this relationship, this decision. There's a decision that you're struggling with. Now, one of the things I want you to consider when we are dealing with the Eight of Plumes, I want you to imagine being in a jail or a cage. Now, one of the things that you don't see about this jail or cage is that we have the power within to simply open up the door and step out. Now, to find the solution is going to take some introspection, reflection, and some processing. I really recommend some grounding on your part for some insight. Now, the next card is the Death card, which is actually one of my very favorite cards. Sometimes people get alarmed when they see that in a reading, but this indicates what you are hoping to get from this relationship, and it looks like you are wanting a fresh start and or a second chance. The next card is the Knight of Stones. This indicates what your partner is bringing into this relationship. Your partner seems like a very passionate person, full steam ahead, grabbing the bull by the horns, so to speak. This person goes after what he or she wants. This person is very strong-willed. Now, the next card is the King of Plumes, which indicates, where they are now in regards to this relationship. This person is very straightforward, very honest. You always know where you stand with this individual. These are qualities that make this person a good leader. And I think that in regards to this person, he or she has been very honest with what they want and what they're hoping to get from this dynamic. The next card is the Page of Bones. This indicates what he or she is hoping to get from this relationship, and they're really toying and wanting to move forward with this relationship. They're like a moth to a light. Now, how you see this person is the Hierophant. You really value he or she's traditional values, and you have a lot of respect for this individual. Now, where he or she sees you, or how he or she sees you, is the Four of Stones. This person is considering elevating this relationship if he or she hasn't already. If you guys are already in a serious committed relationship, which would indicate engagements or marriage, I think that this touches on rebuilding this relationship or reestablishing the strong connection that you guys have. Now, the outcome is the Five of Plumes. There's some underlying issues here that still need to be resolved. This would indicate a compromise between you guys. You guys are going to have to try something different, something that you haven't used before. I think that the way that you're going about things, and I think that this also touches on the Eight of Plumes, it's just not working, and you need to really go back to the playing field, so to speak, to figure this out and try a new solution if you want this relationship to work. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.